Sorare Mbappe have just revealed the most incredible fantasy football competition ever, with someone going to be winning the opportunity to meet Mbappe as well as get a whole host of money can't buy experiences. This competition is going to be a raffle. We are looking to win raffle tickets by playing fantasy football, and in the video today I got together with the Sorare scouts and managers from around the world to build the winning team, to get 400 points, to get one of those raffle tickets, to make sure our name is in the hat for it. If you're new to Sorare and you want to get involved in the competition, there's a link in the description in this video and in the pinned comment, and by clicking on that link you'll support all the content here on the channel. You'll also get yourself $50, pounds, euros, whatever your currency is, of market credit to go out and reinforce your squad once you've bought 5 cards from auction or instant buy of any value. At any point in the video, if you do laugh, you learn, you like something or whatever, please do like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We just broke through 10,000 subscribers and we're on the road to 20. And get into the comment section in this one and let me know who your shouts are, who your picks are, your ball knowledge for this competition. And I want to see players in the comment section that don't feature on the video. At the end of the game week, I'm going to come back. Deadline is the game week deadline for entries as well. I'm going to handpick the best suggestion from the comment section and they're going to get a limited card. And yeah, let's just get stuck into it. So we're getting together on the channel here to, crack the competition open. What's there to be won? How are we going to try and win it? Because, hey, it's all about getting raffle tickets. And then, hey, best of luck to every one of you guys. That's just the way it goes. Let the good times roll, let the party time happen. And really, like, this competition, like, from start to finish of the announcement this morning, we've got absolutely everything flying out across the timeline everywhere. I'm looking forward to seeing John's video later on as well. We get a great advert. But yeah, it's been an absolute party season across the timeline today. So many great, I'm kind of lost for words, to be honest with you, on so many levels of this, because it's like a great competition. The way it's been put together and the way it's been packaged from start to finish has been nothing short of incredible, really. Like, they've really nailed this out the park. You can play with this with common cards. You've got the ability to play one limited as well. There's a big captain bonus on this as well. And as the manager of Mbappe FC, like, you get an emblem. I'm not too sure exactly what the whole manager's account thing actually means in the end. Maybe need to check the T's and C's for that. But 2 signed jerseys when you meet him. So you win the raffle, bang, 2 shirts. A man only needs 1, but you get 2 and 10 tickets to visit and tour Europe's iconic stadiums. So maybe you get some Champions League action into this, as well as a bit of La Liga fun, and 1 Mbappe card, which will have the old John Hancock on it, will be signed. So this is over 3 game weeks. We've got this weekend, we've then got the Champions League match day 1 the following midweek, and then we've got the next weekend thereafter. So it's going to be like 10 days of mayhem or so, which is going to be absolutely brilliant. The more tickets we get, the better. We're all aiming for free tickets, of course, and it starts with this weekend. And now, the system we've got for this is identical to the stuff we've been doing on Zero to Hero. So I've already had a little bit of a head start on, like, looking at this and kind of understanding it and thinking about achieving that, putting the best 5 possibly together that we can. And, good luck to everyone out there, because it's fantasy football at its best. It's across Europe's top 5 leagues. I've had some people message me saying that there's maybe 1 or 2 omissions here and there. And, there's nothing too obvious that jumps out to me, to be honest with you. But for the most part, it does feel like you've got your pick of the litter here across all the main leagues in European football. And, yeah, it's just about scoring 400 points. That's the #1 objective. It doesn't actually matter where you finish in the leaderboard. All you need to do is make sure against all these guys and your captain and a limited that you can break 400 points. Now, it feels like playing this without a limited will be suboptimal. So if you don't have any cards at the moment, there's a link pinned and linked in the description of the video, the live chat if you're catching this live, to open your account. You'll get some market credit once you've bought 5 cards from the primary market. That's auctions or instant buy, to go and enhance your squad further from there. By doing that, you support the channel. If you get stuck, reach out to me. I'll sort you out. Jump into the comment section, jump into the live chat and all that good stuff. So yeah, if you have cards, and a lot of you guys on the channel do, you're going to have your pick of the litter again. Who is this stud limited you're going to put into this? Now, there's maybe a wee bit more to look at here, because this special weekly, this competition, that is the prize pool, isn't it? Or do we have more? So let's go and have a wee peek in this page here. Do we get more? Yeah, we do get more. We get limiteds. That's the #1 thing. Oh, of course, there's the threshold there, and there's the raffle ticket. Love that. And then, yeah, we get Star Limiteds for the top 20. Love that. Limited boxes as well, premium ones as well. No power-ups in this. Essence and cards and mystery jerseys only. Love that. And down at the bottom, it's still the same box. So it's the same box for the top 10% of entries, which is going to be frightening. This should be mega. It's at 22,000 at the moment. This should probably be one of the highest entries we've seen in a Sorare competition. So using your nous is going to, and using your nose on picking the best 5 to score 400 is really the number one objective. But of course, if you can smash it out the park and finish in the top 10%, then you're going to have that nice little extra piece of stardust. Now we've got just about 40, 50 of you guys clocking in at the moment. I need you to help us, guys. We're only on 5 likes. Sorare own and control the internet, as you guys know already. And if you are here tuning in to see what kind of strategy we're going to crack out, what we're going to do to make this 400 point score happen, where to begin with this, I suppose. 400 points is the number one thing to go for. Now, I think when it comes to goalkeepers, right, the clean sheet is the number one objective. It's an easy 60 points to bring in. If you can get more than that, then brilliant. Aiming for more than that is just greedy. You just want the safest clean sheet possible. Now, there's 2 problems. Number one is there's going to be maybe 3 guys that are the most picked. And if any one of them fall, you're just going to fall with the field, you know, in terms of the leaderboard, the top 10%, that sort of thing, which is a bummer. But then it will put a lot of pressure on the outfield to make up the deficit, to make sure that you can still smash that 400, get the raffle ticket in first and foremost. So we need a guy that, if he loses the 60, could maybe do a 55. You know, like it's not a 60 or 35 spot. I really think that's playing with fire if you're looking at one of those this game week, because that's the way I see it going. Jan Sommer is probably my go-to guy in this, but looking at the AA he's been catching, it's not been off the charts. Against Lecce here, I suppose that was pretty formidable, wasn't it? 79 pointer. 8 points at home at Atalanta. Away to Monza, Jan Sommer, he's definitely going to be in the reckoning for me. I think Alisson, I don't think is going to be a great shout for this, because Forest have got weapons, no 2 ways about it. I know Liverpool have been very convincing in their early start, but like Forest could probably score, and it's not out the question in this one. Milinkovic-Savic is in good form as well. Did he play internationals? No, he didn't. Interesting. So he's been off, which is nice for him. And he's in great form. Look at that. 99 against Atalanta, 39 all around. He has a match winner of a goalkeeper, and he's at home to Lecce. So he could be a really sneaky pick. Magic Mike, again, is a guy that's always at the big top of my reckoning. But yeah, it's like high 40s if he doesn't bring in the 60. But he's quite capable of 75, the 80s. I love a bit of Magic Mike. So Mike, Sommer, and Milinkovic are definitely the ones that jump to my attention, certainly. Raya in the North London derby is definitely a miss. And Courtois away to Sociedad is definitely a miss for me as well. Now, there is always penalty saves and other weird freaky stuff like last man tackles that could just come into it. But yeah, I don't think Oblak is viable. I don't think I would be looking at Ter Stegen. Dubravka, Wolves, no thanks. Or Nick Pope, even Wolves, no thanks. Depending on who plays there. Svilar has been in good form, but it's hot, cold, isn't it? And it's not the sort of game we want to play. Ederson at playing Brentford at home could be a good one. But again, with City, he's maybe that 60 or 35 play this week. Heidenheim, Dortmund, no thanks. Yeah, it's actually a really tough pickings here. Kepa against his former team, he could save a penalty or something. If you were a madman, you could pick that. Vicario. De Gregorio, great form. Not amazing AA. 10 in this one, where he's have to make like high climber. So Verona have been banana skinny, so they've been a decent team playing Empoli. He's quite good, actually, De Gregorio. I think I would maybe put him in the reckoning, but he is away from home, and I know a lot of people don't like that. But he's definitely a viable option. Emi Martinez could be a great pick. Could be a great pick. And then once we get down to this kind of spot, Donnarumma, it's just a bit underwhelming sometimes, isn't he? Bryce Samba used to be formidable. This season hasn't started off that great. The fact, like, yeah, clean sheet equals 70 plus for him. That's what that tells you. So Bryce Samba's maybe a bit more of like if he brings in the clean sheet, it's a pop and score. Like, he just doesn't do boring games. You know, he's even good for a 55 there. I've seen a 52 as well. So Bryce Samba's not a bad one as well. Who are they actually playing? They're at home in Leon. So Falcone, Verbruggen. Verbruggen could be a not bad outside shout, by the way. And then we just get kind of trapped into the weeds. Let's see what the live chat's giving it. When is the next Zero to Hero? I'll be recording that like tomorrow probably. So we'll get that sorted in the next day or two. I'd say Nick Pope for goalkeeper. Yeah. Mignan. Yeah. Donnarumma and Neuer might be good. I didn't actually see Neuer there as I was scanning through. Did I just like ding him? Or is his L15 not that high? I didn't know who Bayern have this weekend off the top of my head, to be quite honest. I didn't see Neuer. Let's have a look. Specifically for Neuer. Let's just search him. Instead of putting us through this pain. Oh, Holstein Kiel. Away. I don't like Neuer. No, I don't like that. You've got everyone at your disposal. I don't think you even need to look at a guy that has any doubt. Any doubt, out. If in doubt, kick him out, you know? Because goalkeeper, I just don't want to play with. Magic Mike at home at Venezia. It's really good. Yeah, it's going to be between one of these couple. I'm probably just going to select Sommer at the moment because I think like him being away should increase the potential for, I know this was a home match, but it should increase the potential for Monza to come at him. 2-2 there. Penalty save has saved him on that one. At home to Atalanta. Can we see another? Let's see away. Yes, maybe Sommer actually is not. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking, by the way. That's kind of thing where they keep the clean sheet because they're Inter, that's what they do. And then, yeah, because they're playing someone half decent away, he has to make a few saves. Yeah, that's the kind of game I'm imagining. That Frosinone match. I suppose this is international, isn't it? It kind of poisons the field a wee bit. Because, yeah, generally, like away from home, Lazio 82, Napoli 75, Fiorentina, Roma, that Monza last year. Monzo, I beg your pardon. Yeah, not that much actually. That was a bit of a spot. That's terrible, isn't it? Is that a bad omen? It might be a bad omen. In this exact fixture last year, it was a 35. Yeah, it's a tough one. Milinkovic, Savic, Magic Mike. Let's just put Magic Mike in for now, right? I'll have a wee peek at defence because defence is really where it opens up because, like, we need 400, right? So if we imagine Mike brings in his 60, we need 340. Now we've got cards and captain bonuses and stuff like that that can maybe factor off that, right? But we need 340, which, you know, divided by 4 is going to be 150, 170. Divided by 2 again, that is going to be 85, right? So we need an 85 average. Now, the captain bonus being 50% takes a big burden off that. But if we're thinking 80, 75, that's, you know, what the kind of player has to be offering in the fixture for us to be viable for this. There's no sneaky, there's no cap on this either. There's no need to be too cute with it. It's about finding who's that guy that's going to smash, who's going to bring in their 15 plus all around and get a decisive, or who's going to rip their face off with all around because they're going to have all the ball and all the rest of it. Trent is probably going to be top of a lot of lists for very good reason. So Trent's definitely a viable candidate on this one. Because the clean sheet doesn't really affect him too much because he could go out and, you know, get a couple of decisives for his troubles. Never mind the all-around score that he brings. I like Chao Henrique playing Auxerre, but again, it just feels a wee bit too niche. Like, we don't need to make any wild calls on this. We can be very safe. It's just a matter of kind of filtering through and thinking who's actually going to, like, really who is going to smash this. But Stoney could be a great shout. Although form is up and down. Yeah, he's maybe not quite. I just think of Bastoni and Sommer as being like a great play. Away from home should encourage a bit more all around, you know. But defence, who is, and then, oh yes, I wanted to do this as well. Let's put in Mike. Actually, I really want to put Sommer in. Let's look at Monza first of all. Monza. I really want to put Sommer in. Scored 2 against Fiorentina. Couldn't score against Genoa. Couldn't score against Empoli. Maldini and Juric. And Fiorentina, I think we were playing midweeks as well. Yeah, rotated defence. New faces in the team overall. Really, yeah. So, willing to believe that's a bit of an outlier. What about Lecce? Because the other one I was looking at there was Milinkovic-Savic. I know Torino are good for a clean sheet. They're very resolute. But Lecce, yeah, they're good to lose to nil. At home, they just about... Yeah, it was an early goals. But yeah, I think I'm going to take Milinkovic-Savic in goals. And I don't think that's too niche of a call. At home to Lecce. He's in great form. So I'm going to take Vanya. And right, so let's put this in. Vanya. Right, in defence, who is the best? Yeah, I think that's what I was on to next. Who is the best defender? Scout, player rankings, champion, defender, filter, L15. Well, L5 is the most important. Recent form is the most important thing. Hakimi is on a mad one, isn't he? And at home to Brest. I love Ashraf as well. Ashraf, yes. This is what we're talking about, man. A game like that, yeah. I don't need any excuses to pick Hakimi. That looks fantastic to me. Home at Brestois, give me that. Right, cool. In midfield, now, so we need a guy that's maybe, again, so Hakimi's going to bring us an 80. I'm actually quite confident with that. I think Vanya for a 60 is cool as well. Oh, James. James. Oh, imagine, by the way. Imagine James dropped a 100 at home on his debut. Osasuna very defensive. Bit of a shout, but so maybe avoid that. Olise could be a good one. If he was banging, which he hasn't really since he showed up yet, but that could change. Against hosting Kiel as well, De Bruyne. We don't want to take any gap. We want a guy who'll play 90 minutes as well. That's quite ideal also. Musiala feels like he's in great form at the moment. For club and country, really. And yeah, I could see him rinsing this match. I really like Musiala. Amiri's got the form. Like, Amiri has the form there. Werder Bremen's a game he could do that in. Højbjerg. At home in Nice. Jesus, man. Højbjerg. Højbjerg is living his best life right now, man. Jesus Christ. He has the form, man. Domestically and internationally, man. He is on it. Now, Nice is a wee bit of a different game, but maybe. But wow, man. Højbjerg he's here twice. He's that good. I love Bernie, just as a general shout. Get a decisive, bring in 75. He loves a bit of that. Tonali is getting back to his best self. He's good for a kind of high 60 maybe. But it's not a great match to lean into. We can get definite results. That's in theory what we should have available to us here. Definite results. Did we add Hakimi into this? I think let's add Hakimi in. Hakimi. Right, okay. We'll maybe consult the graph again in a second. Kimmich is just the guy, isn't he? I think. But I do, yeah, I've still got Musiala at the front of my mind. I actually really like the thought of Musiala in this team, or Wirtz playing Hoffenheim. It'll be like this game, potentially. Just like this game. 2 decisives and a 15 all around. Without the 2 decisives, suppose he's still doing the 70 odd. He's in great form now, Wirtz. Wirtz is a fantastic shout. Wirtz and Hakimi feels very me as well. But I'm trying not to be caught up in my usual traps. I think Hakimi is the shout. There's a few good ones here. Right, Musiala and Wirtz. Away to Hoffenheim, there's definitely going to be opportunity. That's just the way Hoffenheim are. We all know that. They'll never change. But Musiala for Bayern against hosting Kiel. Like, he should rinse in that game like that. So let's do it. In attack, oh, Yamal, Kramaric, Haaland. Oh, we've got all the options. Now, this is really where it gets dicey. This is the same as goalkeeper again, because the forward pick is it's not one to be taken lightly. Alexander Isak, I think, could be a great shout. He's on great international form coming off the back of this break. He's had his matches played. He'll be back. Or has he had all his matches played? I think so. I don't think he's got Tuesday night football. Salah at home at Forest, like doesn't matter if Forest score. If he does something like this, Salah feels very nailed for something good. I quite like Salah. Pulisic could be good, but he's not really got the form there. Mbappe is, it feels like, surely Mbappe has to do something this week, eh? Surely, man. Mbappe has to bring out something like this again. France wasn't too great, but he finished off Real Madrid's form in decent fashion. I do like Rodrigo, but Rodrigo against Sociedad's not the best game, but it should be really good for Rodrigo. It's just the amount of decisives. I don't know what will happen there. Like Real Madrid could pump them, but Sociedad are so up and down, so unpredictable. Really, I don't really want to touch that. I think there should be better options available to us. Like Salah playing Forest, like I really could see him. You know, he's definitely bringing in a 70 plus. I don't think there's much doubt in my mind about that. Really, Ekatike could be good here. Harry Kane. Nah, he's not quite. I like Salah. I think Salah's my pick, by the way. At home, he's in great form. He's loving life. Oh, Kvaradona. Internationals pushing that a little bit. 99 against AC Milan. He's maybe one of the safe picks. Vinny's going to be good as well. Vinny's always good. Aspas playing Valladolid is for the ball knowledge out there, isn't it? If you really want to back that, if you really back yourself on your picks. But no, I'm going to stick with Salah. And then the fifth man. Now, you really want this to be on. Right, so ideally, what we do here. Oh, so let's get. Who was the midfield again? Oh, yeah, Musiala. Musiala. And then in attack, we took Salah. Now, ideally, you want to buy one of these limiteds. Now, so far, I don't think there's any here. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll just go and buy that for fun. Which it's a wee bit more than fun because I'd actually love to win this for obvious reasons. And then the best fifth man, so De Bruyne. You're then looking at guys like just who is the best player this coming game week. So let's see, scout. How do you do this again? Game week, pick scores. Yamal. So we managed to pick Musiala out the hat. That's good, isn't it? And Salah. Go me, by the way. That's just forwards we're looking at. Defenders. Where's Hakimi on this? Lukeba's really high. Wow, interesting. Guardiola. I could get behind Guardiola. I really could. But I think Hakimi's on the form, man. Yeah, he's triple A's up there. Love that. Oh, we've done quite well, I think, there, guys. Right, let's have a look. Extra man. Who is the best guy that I can back away to Girona? Should be a good game for Yamal, but you know he's on the same side as Gutierrez, and I wouldn't put it past Gutierrez to have a good game, and maybe who knows how well he can do. That's all I'll say. So I don't want anyone throwing pies at me. Hmm. Saka's got a derby, big game player. De Bruyne feels like the nailed on pick here, doesn't he? Or Simons. Oh, I do quite like that, by the way. Xavi Simons at home to Union Berlin. He's in great form at the moment. Is he banging big scores at the moment, or is he just delivering? Oh yeah, he is. He's bringing in the big scores. Single decisive 20 all around. Like that's the sort of get that's internationals, I suppose. Isn't it? Bundesliga's not been quite like that consistently. Yeah. It's there for him. He can do it, but domestically it's more international scores that bring that up, I think. Bruno against Southampton is tempting-ish. I really like Wirtz against Hoffenheim. Triple A rated. I think everyone knows that Hoffenheim don't concede, don't not concede goals. Like even if they beat Bayern 4-2, like what was the last time they played Leverkusen? They lost 2-1. This is just going to show us that score, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't want to get trapped into Pulisic. Yeah, it's just not quite got the. So who's the triple A's? Sincerely, it is Haaland is maybe not a bad shape, but it's just his points. How many points is he going to get? Maybe Guardiola. De Bruyne. K to the D to the B. I did think Brentford are really going to struggle this year. How have they done so far? Yeah, beat a Palace team who were quite feeble at the time. Lost 2-0 to Liverpool. What was the scores like for Liverpool on that day? Yeah, they done well, didn't they? That could be City, no problem. And then Southampton they beat, and that's like whatever, isn't it? Yeah, I think KDB's the man. Now, I think with me not having one of these limiteds, look at that. Who would be captain? I think it's between Musiala and De Bruyne, who's the most 100 capable. I think I have to pick De Bruyne on that basis, probably. Shame we don't get the wee graph here that I would have wanted, but yeah, that's the team I'm going to go for. Now, I think with me not having a limited, it maybe means I'm not going to win a card, probably, because there'll be so many people that enter this that have limiteds, probably even have the same team as me, and they have one of these cards that can play as a limited. And then if they get kind of the right one, you kind of get a captain and a vice captain situation here, which I heard Nep talking about on Sorare Data recently. That dynamic is kind of in play here, which I like. But as long as this gets 400, it's a W, and I think it's pretty solid for it, pretty damn good. A lot of homes. Musiala the only away. I don't mind that. It's weird how I picked Musiala before De Bruyne. Again, I was a wee bit worried with De Bruyne's minutes. But for City, he is playing 90s and 88s and stuff. You know, he's not getting subbed off at 60 or anything at the moment. With Champions League midweek, but just coming off an international break, is that... aye, no, don't overthink it. Let's see what you guys are saying. I've not caught up on the chat this whole time. I've just been kind of free running. Away to Kiel. Turkish League come into this? No, I'm sorry, my man. Lawyers one shot on target and conceding written all over him from that. Yeah. Trent, Hakimi. Nepenthez, my man. Fist bump, good to see you. I like Rafa Guerrero and Grimaldo. Oh, Grimaldo, it could be. I think like Grimaldo away to Hoffenheim is way more attractive than Wirtz, isn't he? Yeah, I really like that Grimaldo shout, by the way. Gross against Heidenheim, that could be good. That could be good. I kind of didn't really want to touch Dortmund with Heidenheim because like that could be like 2 each. Midfielders don't suffer from it too much, but it will like nerf him a bit. Højbjerg, of course, great shout. Works on the road. Rocky shout for goalkeeper. Or rogue shout. I'm not taking any rogue shouts. Stylish one. Love the effort, mate, but safe is how. Get the free tickets in. Just get those free tickets. Gravenberch versus Forest is a shout. Yeah, I could go along with that. Jack Doyle, fist bump. Harry Trades, my man, fist bump. Aaron Phillips. João Pedro at home at Ipswich. Oh, that is a good one. You meet Mbappe and you didn't pick him. There's 3 attempts at this. Maybe I pick him in the midweek. Maybe I pick him next weekend. But I need to get one ticket in first of all. Like, just get that one ticket in and then maybe we can try and have a bit more fun with it later. Dembele could be really good. Yeah. I think with Dembele, I love him as a player, like in real life and on Sorare. I think he's fantastic. But my grandfather once described a player to me as a pool player. Like he just shows up when he wants, and I kind of think Dembele's one of those guys. Like if he's up for it, like if he is up for it and he's in the zone, he's so two-footed, he's so skillful, he's so fast. He's got everything to his game, like sincerely. Like people have said, and then people have been laughed at for saying it as well. But like he's an Mbappe replacement, and he should be a Ballon d'Or level player if he reaches his potential and all the rest of it. And there's no 2 ways about it that that's all true. And it feels like the now he is up for it. So he feels like a really good 80 plus pick at home to Brest. Like again, if it's a game like this, like Montpellier, 94. Actually, Dembele is a fantastic shout, isn't he? Would I put him in over Salah? I think Salah's they're both kind of, but Salah's. So what I want to know quickly now is has Salah played for Egypt in this international break? Because I don't want to take any chances, guys. I don't want to. He did. And when did he do that? The 4 days ago. Did Egypt have another game? I'm just clicking on Egypt the roundabout ways. 2 seconds. Today at 5. And who's that guy we're thinking about again? Dembele. He's done his games, hasn't he? France are done their games, aren't they? And he is in Paris, not that. Blah, blah, blah. Fixtures. The 10th. Today. So they're both playing today. Forest. Yeah, I do like the Dembele shout, by the way. That team is sick. Nabry. Yeah, Nabry's too flaky for me. West Ham, FC Connor, St. Usman as well. Like, oh, Palmer away to Bournemouth because he didn't play internationally as well. Oh, I like Palmer away to Bournemouth better than De Bruyne. I do 100% like that a lot better than De Bruyne. Still mad on Musiala, I think. Away at home against Kiel, like I don't think that's a bad situation at all. Like away, like that away at Wolfsburg, 88, some 45s and 53s and stuff. But yeah, away from home, 100. Trying not to look at the internationals. Look at that. He got in some great away form there. Like he can do it on the road and he can do it in style. So no, I really like Musiala against hosting Kiel. Palmer I love because he's just got dead cert 88. He just needs that, and he's on pens and everything else. But Salah maybe for Dembele. Yeah, I think this might be the evolution. That's October. Oh, is it? Am I tripping? It is October. Oh, yeah, so even better for Dembele. What about the Egypt one, actually? Let me double check. I didn't make that boo-boo on Egypt. No, it's today at 5, of course. Sorry. Good catch, guys. So, I was doing this because I wanted the graph to show, but the graph isn't showing for Champion Euro Limited. This is a bit of a bummer. Sorare data. Letting the side down. But no, I like that a lot. That's a boss team, isn't it? Man City playing UCL next week. Cape DB. Yeah, so exactly. Jack C. I've got both Matoma and João Pedro. Can't look past Brighton at home. Here, by the way, just for going for 400, like Matoma's good for a 70 plus. João Pedro I'm not as up on, so I can't like tell you off the top of my head what I think of that, but I do think obviously he's on pens and stuff, isn't he? He's kind of playing in the hole at the moment. Just off the forward. Yeah, he's like good for a high 60, low 70. Same as Matoma. They're both kind of the same guy. Which, fine. Who are they playing? Ipswich. Yeah, that could be good. But yeah. Awesome, guys. I feel ready. I feel prepared. I feel that I can get a ticket in this. No problem at all. The captain choice, if I do just about get the team right, could we get into the top 10% and get a box? With the current standing, we're talking about getting into the top like 2,000 essentially at the moment. 2,500, let's say. Without a limited card, I think that'll be really hard. Unless I get like, if I get 3 guys to hit 100, probably a bit different then. So I think like that level of success probably just is kind of unattackable. Like, because like buying all these guys at limited, that's probably why I should update this. Still got Musiala, don't we? Yeah, Palmer and Dembele. I wanted to see how much they cost, and I did want to see that little graph. Let's see, Usman Classic isn't too bad. And Palmer. Palmer's not that bad either for the 100 potential he gives. But no, I actually quite like the Dembele. I might get the Dembele. I wouldn't buy the goalkeeper because the point boost is not worth it. I might buy the Dembele. We'll weigh this up. If I buy the Dembele, I kind of need to give him away because I don't play them. Yeah, so that could be fun actually. I might end up doing that. How many entries do you reckon? Global Cup and stuff like that got to like 50,000, I'm sure. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Feel free to correct me. Guys, we're at 94 of you here watching us live going through this. There's only 17 likes. So they're own and control the internet. They know you're here. Do you want good stuff in your boxes or not? Do you want to get DNPs or not? Hit the like button already, guys. We're at 90, so surely we can get to 67. That's Sorare's favourite number because it's when the Lisbon Lions roared and brought the the big cut back to paradise. And we all know that's a iconic football moment for world football that everyone loves. But yeah, we're at 17. Can't make up to 67. And I think, yeah, that's probably... I'm quite settled on that. I don't think I'll budge on some... Yeah, I think I'm right set in with this. Let me double check Hakimi International, just because he's also kind of AFCON-y. So if it's like today or something, I don't really mind. Oh, I've kind of looked at that the wrong way. Morocco. This is show me the blooming league, isn't it? Morocco. Yeah, 11 for the 10. Nice. So Hakimi's done his job. He'll be back in Paris now. Yeah, he'll be back in Paris imminently. Good amount of time to prep for the game at the weekend. Happy with that. I don't think Germany are playing. Again, I'm just going to check this one last time. Germania. I think they're done as well. They're playing tonight against Holland. But again, that's not much of an away trip and all the rest of it. Who did they play before this? Like, they're away to Holland. And they just played at home to Hungary. Yes, that's nothing, man. It's just more games. Don't mind that. It's only going from east to west and changing continents and mad long haul flights and change of climate and altitudes and all this wacky stuff. So yeah,